What's up guys, it's your boy G Poetry and Rabbitry. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, as well as turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video you will be notified. So in today's video guys, we want to talk about how profitable is keeping 100 roadrunners or indigenous chickens in Zimbabwe. In the two previous videos we talked about how profitable is 100 layers, how profitable is 100 broilers. So in today's video I want to talk about how profitable is keeping 100 roadrunners or 100 indigenous chickens in Zimbabwe. So guys, when it comes to roadrunners, we do have different business models that we can do when keeping roadrunners or indigenous chickens. Right, first model, you can sell what you call fertilized eggs. Those fertilized eggs are the eggs that can be incubated and produce day-old chicks, right? Business model number two, you can sell roadrunner day-old chicks. Business model number three, you can sell roadrunners at point of lay. Business number four, you can sell roadrunners table eggs. Business number five, you can sell road runners at different ages. For example, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, 8 weeks. So with layers, it's very difficult to find someone who is selling layer chicks at 8 weeks. It's either day old chicks or point of lay. And lastly, you can also sell road runners for meat production. You can also sell road runners as off layers, right? So in today's video, I want to talk about how much can someone make with roadrunners when selling fertilized eggs as well as day-old chicks. So we need to look at those two different roadrunners business models. So guys, considering that we are looking at those two models, it means if you are keeping roadrunners for either fertilized eggs or selling roadrunners day-old chicks, we also need cooks, right, or roasters. In Shona we call them machongwe, right, for you to be able to pick fertile eggs. So the difference between a fertile egg and a table egg is just for consumption, for human consumption, right? But when it comes to fertilized eggs, you can uh, take them to the hatchery, incubate, and produce a day-old chicks, right? So the fertility now comes from the cock or the roaster. So we need to work with 100 hens that also include the cocks. So when you do have 100 birds, indigenous or roadrunner chickens, you need around 15 cocks. So let's assume someone or a farmer has 100 birds. With those 100 beds, there are 15 cocks included. So it means you have around 85 hens, right? So with those 85 hens, right? Let's assume you are picking 2 crates per day. So let's also work with 4 days that we used on layers, because the amount of feed that is being eaten by 100 layers at point of lay and 100 broilers, 100 roadrunners at point of lay is the same. So we need 4 days with one bag. Okay, so when it comes to roadrunners on production, we use roadrunners breeder instead of layer mesh. When it comes to layers, we use layer mesh, but when it comes to roadrunner for breeding, we use what you call roadrunner breeder. So the price of roadrunner breeder is the same price you use when buying layers mesh. So a price of roadrunners breeder costs $20. So within 4 days, assuming that you are picking 2 crates per day, it means you have 8 crates, right? So when selling fertilized eggs, I believe you all know the price of fertilized eggs in the market. So normally it depends with the breeds, but when keeping pure breeds as well as ordinary breeds, a price of fertilized eggs ranges from $8 to $10, right? So uh, if they are going for $10, it means within 4 days you have 8 crates multiplied by $10. That's $80, right? So $80 subtracting the cost of feed, that will be $28. You will find around 58 $52. So it means someone is making a profit of $52 within 4 days, assuming that he or she is picking 2 crates per day, that's 8 crates per 4 days, as well as he or she is selling uh, he or his fertilized eggs at $10 per crate, right? So that's the profit when selling fertilized eggs. Let's assume we are just removing $10 for expenses including antibiotics like deworming and different antibiotics for spraying mosquito as well as nata. So it means someone is making around $42 per 4 days as compared to layers. With someone who is doing layers can make around $15 per 4 days. That's the difference. So you will be subtracting $48, $42 minus $15. You can see there's a big difference in terms of revenue or profit. So guys, let's stay tuned. Then we move on to selling day-old chicks. So guys, when it comes to selling day-old chicks business, it requires a lot of math. So we need to calculate using a phone so that we can do our things with accuracy, right? So okay, we discussed that we need $28 for feed, right? So when it comes to HR business now, right? Let's assume you have those 8 crates, right? You need to go to put them or to submit them to the HR, right? So uh, another expense is the HR fee. Let's assume you are going with your eggs to a commercial HR. So they charge $5 per crate. So if you have 8 crates, it means you have another expense of $40 for hatching fee, right? So $40, right? And also you may need transport. Let's put it on $5 for both going to the HR with the eggs and collecting the chicks. That's $5, right? So when you keep your eggs, if you do play your own role as a farmer on egg handling, let's assume uh, uh, you do have a 75% hatch rate. Saka, we are saying 0.75 times those 8 crates, that's 8 times 30, it's 240 eggs, right? So it means if you do have a hatch rate of 75%, you have 180 chicks, right? So when keeping these normal breeds, the proper price of selling a day-old chick is $1 each. So it means if 180 chicks, the age rate is 75%, you have 180 chicks, right? So it means you have 180 US when selling. If you sell those chicks at $1 per chick, right? So $1 per chick, you have 180 US, right? Subtracting expenses such as feed, that's 180 minus 28, as well as the HR cost, that's $40, right? We're left with 112 minus let's say $10 for expenses, including antibiotics as well as transport expenses to and fro the HR, right? So minus $10, you have around 102 US. So let's just round it off to $100 every 4 days. Oh, so let's also assume that the market is flooded. You want to sell at wholesale price your chicks, you can sell them at 75 cents. So 0.75 times 180 chicks, that's 135 US, right? Minus $40 HR fee, that's 95, minus $20 of feed, that's 67, minus $10 for other expenses, you are left with $57. But it's normally if you you find someone selling their chicks at 75 cents, it means they are not pure breeds or they are crosses. So when you venture into these breeds, try by all means to separate each breed, right? If it's Black Australorp try to separate them so that you can sell pure breeds. Black Australorp, Bosch, Rhodes Island, Cook, the list is endless. So that you can sell at dollar per chick. So you find with someone who is keeping roadrunners or indigenous chickens for chick production, he or she is having $100 per 4 days, provided that he is selling uh, his or her chicks at dollar each, as well as provided that he obtains 75% hatch rate. The hatch rate can also be higher than 75. It can also be 85%, 80%, 79, 85, even 95%. That normally depends with uh, that normally depends with your egg handling techniques, as well as some other factors. You can click the link below on the description for egg handling techniques on how you can handle your eggs properly for you to obtain around 95% hatch rate. So guys, see you in the next episode. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye.